Hello, folks. Let's continue with our geometrical exercises in paper folding. Last class, we talked a little bit about how mirror images, reflection, and folding work, and how we can show that things are congruent. You know, what congruent means that they can lie on top of each other. If you can make them coincide, that is, lie on top of each other by moving them. So if it's like this, moving, rotating, or flipping. Okay, so those are the three actions, and we are able to show whether things are congruent or not. The challenge for you for last class was for you to show me that if you have two parallel lines and an intersecting line like that, can you see that two black lines which are parallel to each other, and then we have the red line which is intersecting. The question is, how do you show that these two angles, the two angles that I marked with X, this angle and that angle, how do you show that they are the same? That is, they are congruent. Well, if you remember, if you wanted to show that two angles were congruent, we had to actually get the corners to coincide, right? And the edges to coincide. Can you see that? That's what we need to do. So somehow I need this corner and that corner to coincide. Not only that, I need to be able to see if I can coincide the two edges and the line. Okay, so this looks like a tall order, but it is not all that difficult. So first item is somehow I want to fold it so that I can make the black lines coincide. So I'm going to fold it to make the black lines coincide, but I'm going to make a mountain fold. You remember what a mountain fold is? It's folding backwards so that you can see the lines. You can fold it either way, but if you fold it backwards, you can see the lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm first going to fold it so that the two black lines fall on each other. So that's my first fold. So I'm going to go up here and you can see that in the back. So I'm going to fold it until the black lines coincide. There you go. So that's the coincidence of the black line. So now you can see that the lines are coincident, but the corners are not. Can you see one corner is here, the other corner is there? So now I am going to fold it so that the corners coincide. So if I can get the lines to coincide and the corners to coincide, I'm done, right? So it's a pretty easy thing. So if I fold it back, you can see that I have now created a fold like that. Now I'm going to create another fold. So what it is that I'm going to fold it so that the red lines and the black lines coincide, and that's pretty easy. You will see that it's actually nice and everything lines up. So now you can see that this angle and this angle are exactly coincident. How do I know that? The dots coincide by construction, by how we fold it. The black lines coincide by construction, how we fold it, and the red lines coincide. Can you see that? Therefore, the two angles are the same. So notice how I did two folds in order to make things coincide. If I open it back, you will see something very nice. So whenever you fold something, you're trying to make two sides coincide, right? So this line that we made, that line, so I'm going to mark it here. This line is called a line of symmetry. So it's called a line of symmetry. So I'm going to write this down. If you fold along it, then two sides will be congruent. So if you want to do congruence, it's always a good idea to look for a line of symmetry. In our case, I wanted to make these two lines congruent. So I needed to find a line of symmetry, and you will see that that's the first line. So we fold it like that. Now the second one is so now once I fold it, I don't know whether you can see this other. So let me fold it this way. Maybe you can see that better. fold it, you will be able to see that these two lines are here. Can you see one line and one line? And I want to now fold it so that these two lines lie on top of each other. And that is what I did, like that. Can you see that? I made, so there are two lines of symmetry. This is one. And that's the other. And by reflecting, by folding along the two lines of symmetry, I was able to make the two angles coincide. Right? And by the way, generally when we talk about symmetry, and you know from common usage that symmetry means that two sides are the same somehow. So that is the idea. Okay, so the basic idea behind all of this is that you can actually show how things are congruent. If you want to do it by folding, you're always looking for some kind of line of symmetry. And by doing multiple lines of symmetry, you can move things around until they coincide. That's the hope. Okay, if you got that idea, we are done with this particular section, which is about mirror image, folding, and reflection. Thank you very much.